all this great footage that never made the cut. How did that make you feel as an actor?
Okay, because it was a low budget. And being a low budget picture, I didn't expect to do a whole lot. In fact, Deville Martin told everybody, man, this thing sucks. It ain't never coming out. And Rudy would come to me laughing. Said, guess what guess what Deville is saying? This movie ain't shit. It ain't never coming out.
And he's directing the film.
Yeah. And it came out, I guess, it blasted him. It came out. He didn't think it was going to ever come out.
Oh, I
told everybody, oh, that thing ain't coming out, man. Blah, 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 blah.
I think the reason why is because Rudy ran out of money. He go on the road and earn money as a stand-up comedian and send it back to the editor. So I guess it was shot, but it took longer to come out because he had to pay post-production. He had to go on the road for a while.
Then Dimension Film came in there and backed him up heavily, and then boom, it came out.
And broke records, I understand.
Yeah, it did. All over, even in Paris, even overseas right now. Friends of mine used to send me pictures of the Dolemite sign. Said, man, look what's out over here. I said, wow. Well, in those days, to tell you the truth, it didn't excite me that much because I don't know why, but actually, like a guy should have been really excited. I'm all over the world, man. Look at this. But it didn't really excite me because I was working too hard to help him get it out there. I was training Rudy to act. I'd go down there and be in the room with him, and he'd be doing lines like, no, Rudy, not that. Said real cool, like, oh, okay, and then he'd do it again. I worked with him and worked with him and worked with him. And then even though in some of the parts that he did, he's still blowing them up. Because he likes to blow up stuff.
Right.
I'm Rudy Ray Moore, And even in the film, he wanted people to know that.
So that's why Rudy used to say when we were on the road when he did radio interviews that there was an article saying that Rudy Ray Moore did his lines like he was doing them in front of a noisy crowd. That's what some articles. He told me in Jet Magazine a few articles he said. So that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm Rudy Ray Moore, so that's why he projected.
Let them know he's Rudy Ray Moore. I'm Dolemite.
Who?
Get out of my past where you be pushing these hussy puppies up your ass. Or pulling them out of your... You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, now you gotta go like a gorilla. Oh man.
But it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
A lot of people liked it, man.
Yeah, it worked. People always make fun of the parodies. If it's movie like on Mad, TV, and they do their own little remakes and put them on YouTube, right? Right today. And also, Rudy used to always talk about you guys at the Wood Theater in Chicago, the opening, how it was a big opening or something like that.
Man, oh man, that was the most exciting moment of my life as well as his, I guess. One night we was in a motel sleeping, man. The film was getting ready to open that day. We were still at the hotel, and it played on up until late that night, about maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. Rudy got an important call, said we better get down there because people want to meet Rudy Ray Moore, the director, and all of that, and they want to meet us in person. So they're going to run the picture late so we can get down there. It was raining. Wow. Rudy come in there so excited, man. He's dancing around. Jerry, guess what? They want us down at the theater, and we got to get down there. Now, so he got that big white Cadillac together outside. We got in the Cadillac, me and the girl. I was messing with her too,
I'm pretty sure you was, sir. I know about your reputation.
We all got in this big old limo, man, and went flying on down to the Woods Theater. We got down there, man. There was so many people standing in line in the rain, 4 deep long, about a block. And limousine poured around in the street to the front of the theater, and people standing out there going, yeah. So when we got out of the limo, and I ain't lying to you, that's the first time that my feet never touched the ground until we got in the theater and bottom. I was on the floor.
Wow.
And people were waiting and crying and hollering and everything. So we went on in there. I sat in the back. and the theater was empty because people had just left. They didn't let those other people in. I sat in the back because I didn't think they want to see me. They want to see him.
Right.
I sat there watching the sports and everything until the pitch started. And somebody came in there. I think one of the actors, Jerry, you better get out there, man. Them ladies and all them people keep asking about you. They want to know what's his name? Blakely. I said, oh, okay. So I got up, went outside, and Rudy was on a table up about that high, signing his pictures and giving everybody. And the minute I got out there, he looked at me and said, get them pictures there. I didn't even know he had a stack of pictures of me.
Oh, okay.
And I said, oh, okay. So I got those pictures and went to sign them, and every girls and everybody was taking them, man.
Wow.
And on the same night before the picture started, I had me a date, man. I had that girl. After the picture, she went to a hotel with me, man, you know, because she had a boyfriend, but she had to go me, you know.
Hey.
So it was so easy to get, so easy to do it, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
And we went on, had a good time after the show was over and everything. But those are some very surprising moments. And I have pictures now of Dolemite, the big woods theater. I have that picture somewhere around. You might have it in the pack.
Okay.
But don't know how to find it, give it to you. But it said opening Dolemite, Jerry Jones, blah, 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 Rudy Raymond, all that.
Oh, so you was on the marquee?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Big time.
Good for you.
Marquee, program, everything.
Wow.
And the paper came out and said that Jerry Jones was the most prolific actor in the play. Well, because of the fact I am an actor, and I act, and I know what I be doing when I do it. And I wouldn't be putting on no false issues when I did my role, as you know if you saw it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow.
I came in, I did